On 5:30 here on a Wednesday morning, John Nodar and Caroline Carruthers keeping a close eye on your forecast.
Akivia McFarland is monitoring your morning drive from the Traffic Command Center, and we have the news for you. I'm Jessica Taloni.
And I'm Bill Riles. Thanks for watching, everyone. First on 5, WKRG News 5 is your local election headquarters.
A Republican sweep of statewide races in Alabama and in Florida. Alabama Governor Kay Ivey easily won a second full term in office after defeating educator Yolanda Flowers. The race was called in her favor right as polls closed. Ivey thanked her supporters in Montgomery with a bit of humor.
Folks, there's no doubt that the best is yet to come, because we all know there's no step too high for a high step on.
Ivey highlighted the state's economic achievements, including low unemployment and bringing businesses to the state, and said she'll be putting a renewed emphasis on education in this next term. Governor Ivey is the oldest serving governor in the United States. She'll be 82 at the end of this next term.
In Florida, Ron DeSantis was elected governor with a margin of just 32,000 votes over his opponent 4 years ago. Yesterday, he had an easier time of it, beating Charlie Crist, who was once the Republican governor of Florida. DeSantis celebrated in Tampa last night.
Now, thanks to the overwhelming support of the people of Florida, we not only won election, we have rewritten the political map. Thank you for honoring us with a win for the ages.
Also in Florida, Republican Senator Marco Rubio has won his third term in the U.S. Senate. Rubio defeated Jacksonville area Congresswoman Val Demings.
Republican Katie Britt is Alabama's first elected female U.S. Senator. The 40-year-old former chief of staff for the retiring Richard Shelby easily defeated Democrat Will Boyd. Shelby has held that seat for the past 36 years.
A public school girl from the Wiregrass who was polling at 2% went on to become the first woman ever elected to the United States Senate from the state of Alabama. You are not just witnessing history, you are part of it.
Katie Britt is originally from Enterprise, Alabama.
Mobile County has a new sheriff. Paul Birch won with 59% of the vote.
WKRG News 5's Shimani Baker continues our team coverage. She is live in the studio with what the new sheriff has to say right after his acceptance speech. Good morning.
Good morning. Well, this win is something that's been a long time coming for Paul Birch. He started working in law enforcement in Mobile in 1990, first for police, then for the sheriff's office starting in 1999. He says he's moved up in ranks through the law enforcement in Mobile, and his more than 30 years of law enforcement will make a positive impact in the community. After his acceptance speech, Birch said he felt proud his team ran a clean race, and he's excited for what comes next.
The sheriff and I have been working closely. Our offices are next to one another, and he's been kind of giving me guidance along the way. So when he said it'll be a smooth transition, it will be, because he's been teaching me a little bit each and every day.
Birch doesn't take office until mid-January, but he says he's already preparing for that day. Live in studio, Shimani Baker, WKRG News 5.
And Mobile County has its first new district attorney in more than a decade. Keith Blackwood has won the race for Mobile County District Attorney, beating Moshe Donald with 61% of the vote. Blackwood has been the chief assistant district attorney for 2 years. One of the most watched races locally was for redrawn Alabama Senate District 33, which now includes parts of Baldwin County. Democrat Vivian Davis Figures has won re-election over Republican Pete Ream. Figures was first elected to the seat in 1997 when she became Mobile County's first female state senator.
A historic election for Baldwin County. 3 of the 7 House districts will now be represented by women, a first for Baldwin County. In District 64, Republican Donna Givens has a huge lead over Libertarian Jeff May. In District 94, Republican Jennifer Fidler has a large lead over Libertarian Maggie Halveston. And in Alabama House District 95, Republican Francis Holt Jones with a wide lead over Democrat Richard Brackner. WKRG News 5's Debbie Williams has reaction from the newly elected representatives.
After the primaries, there was really little doubt of who was going to come out on top in the House district races for House District 64, 94, and 95. Now that the election is over, the work begins.
It is a dream, and to represent the wonderful people of Baldwin County and, of course, LA, which is what we are, Lower Alabama, I am just so humbled and overwhelmed with the support that I've had. and I can't wait to get there and work for the people of Baldwin County.
When I went door to door, I heard what the people are most concerned about. Number one, they're concerned about the direction of the nation. They're concerned about the things that, just the way the costs of things that are going up.
Growth is something that is very much an issue in Baldwin County, but we don't want to do away with growth. You know, it's very important to the vitality, and farmers are the backbone of this county, and you know, we want to take care of our farmers.
Swearing-in ceremonies for the newly elected legislative delegation will happen later this afternoon. On the Baldwin County beat, Debbie Williams, WKRG News 5.
Northwest Florida Congressman Matt Gaetz has also been re-elected. He earned 68% of the vote, defeating Democratic challenger Rebecca Jones. For a list of local election results and reactions, you can head on over to our website, WKRG.com.
Now